Hi, welcome to Achieving Stock Market. In the previous video, we have discussed about the basics of candle and how differently the candle gives the informations when compared to the line charts, and how efficient the candlestick charts basically to read charts and to gain as much information as possible from the charts. Today, we are discussing about the psychology of these candles and some candlestick patterns using which we can predict the future moves of a stock, and also some brief history of the psychology behind these candles. There are two type of traders who basically trade on fundamentals. That is, they analyze the company's income, company's revenue, and how the company is performing, all the other stuff, and how the company is planning to scale, and if not, how company is uh, uh, not performing, why it is not performing, why it is revenue is not good, why it is profit not good. So basically there are some sort of expert who basically see this kind of things and take calls on the future moves, which is basically good for long term use. So let's say Reliance, experts take a very good view on Reliance somewhere 5-10 years back, saying the Reliance company would uh, turn up a very good company in the future. So as the expert suggested, as you know, today the Reliance is trading up in very good value. So its revenue has increased, its profit has increased. So the one part of trading is through fundamentals. That is, they completely go about company corporates and they take a call, they buy shares, and they will sell after a huge nearly 5 to 10 years, and they make a good profit. And another way of trading, and that particular thing is called actually value investing. And another part is trading. Here trading, uh, whatever we see in the chart here is are basically driven by traders. It's basically humans who is buying and selling. And this particular chart of Nifty, the Indian index, it is from 2000, sorry, Nifty chart is from 1991 to at present 2021. So since the chart is driven by the traders, the human beings, they basically usually form a particular pattern. So they follow some pattern in buying and selling. So there are some particular season they buy huge and some particular season they sell huge. The basically these candles are also a fight between the buyers and sellers. At finally, who wins? Accordingly, the color of the candle is shown here. If buyers win at the end of a time frame, basically it's a green candle. If sellers win at the um, end of the time frame, it's a red candle. Basically, they are buyers as sellers. A contract to be completely established, there should be a buyer and also there should be a seller. And where the majority is, if there is a huge demand, the buyers are more, the sellers are less, obviously the price will increase. If there is a huge supply where the sellers are more and the buyers are less, obviously the price will decrease. This is the basic term or basic way how the stock market works. And using these candles and using this particular pattern what humans have created in the stock market charts from over the years, we have seen particular patterns that been working. So what we do is, here we analyze the charts from the beginning and we see how the pattern has been, how the particular chart has been moving, and we will find to take some patterns which has been repeating again and again without even seeing the fundamentals. So that particular thing is called technical analysis. We just see the charts, we try to uh, find the patterns which is repeating and repeating, since the same human is dealing with these charts. So the psychology being the same, the pattern will also repeat again and again irrespective of the fundamentals. So for example, one of the chart patterns, very famous chart pattern, is a triangle pattern. You can see here. So what triangle pattern says that there is an huge uncertainty building up as the times goes on, and it says once the uncertainty ends, there will be huge move either in on the either side. It can be upside or downside. So as you can see here, there was an uncertainty, that is the sellers were huge here. Again, the were huge. At this point, the sellers were huge, but not as the previous time. And again, the buyers was also there from here, but not as the previous time. It means even buyers are losing interest and sellers are losing interest. Maybe some uncertainty is there, which is forbidding the both buyers and sellers to take their calls. At some particular time, when the uncertainty goes, there is one person going to win, the buyer or seller. So at this particular chart, the buyers won. That is where we take calls, we take trades due to the patterns. But today our topic is the candlesticks. Even though these are the patterns that we are going to deal in the future, at present we are dealing the candles. Different candles, how the psychology behind these candles, and how to predict the future move of the candles using psychology.